Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So any of you who have been here before can probably already tell that this is not a standard video for me. And I want to let you guys know that it's not going to be a standard going forward. I'm not a drama channel. I don't like drama channels for the most part. Everybody, they're entertaining sometimes, but that's, of course, not what I want to do. So that said, this video will not be monetized. There's no intro, any of that sort of stuff. I'm just going to kind of try and talk and share some thoughts with you guys. So, as you can probably tell from the title of this video, today we're here to talk about Luis Torres. Who is Luis Torres? Luis Torres is another up-and-coming YouTuber. We started in similar circles, I think, around the Heavy Metal Amps and Pedals Facebook group. I believe he kind of started the same way as I did, but whatever. I'm not super sure. But that said, he's kind of more of a... He strikes me as like a personality-based YouTuber more than anything, which is totally fine. That's this space. YouTube rewards people who try to just be personalities more than anything else. That's not to say that there's no value in his content. He does some interesting stuff, I suppose. I'm not going around disliking his videos. Somebody is, which, you know, you can tell because he privates his like-dislike ratio, which is what we're going to get into today, talking about the very fragile ego of Mr. Luis Torres. For a good little while there, I considered Luis as a friend, I guess. He definitely helped me out in the early stages. He provided some... He sent me a couple pedals to try on the channel. He told me just a few things about how YouTube works and all that. But even all that said, back when things were quote-unquote good, I could have seen some of the signs just about the type of guy that he was, just from some of the advice that he gave me. We were talking about growing YouTube channels and all that sort of stuff, and one of his pieces of advice was to just, yeah man, just turn on the camera and just, you know, go, like, do anything, like, just do quick videos, take like 2 minutes and whatnot. I'm like, okay, that's fine, that's an interesting thought, and yeah, he's totally right in terms of how YouTube works. YouTube just likes you to constantly push content out, and really, even if it's like not super high quality, I've never put a video up here that has absolutely no purpose to it. Like, I'm not going to just turn on my camera when I'm in the car and start vlogging to you. This is not a vlog channel like that or anything, but that's fine. To me, that speaks to someone whose goal is to just use YouTube for the monetization, and just for the monetization, which is fine. People do this as a job. But anyway, like I said, that is not me. I want to provide the highest quality content that I can for you all. Sometimes there'll be great videos, sometimes it'll be videos that could have been a little better, but I always give my best for you guys. A couple of things I've seen in the past. Well, first of all, why are we doing this video today? So, today, here I am scrolling through my Facebook feed before I get started with class, and I see a post from yesterday about someone asking about KSR should do a video comparing all of their amps. We'd all like that. We've all thought about that. Like I said, I've tried to do that with the Artemis and the Orthos. I did it because I'm pretty sure that there are folks who want to see stuff like that. Somebody commented something about Luis Torres. I'll show the picture that will show you also why we're doing this in the first place. But someone said Luis should do it, he's the man, or something like that, which is great. Me, knowing what I know, I mean, I just laughed at it. And again, as looking at it like that, I could see how somebody could perceive that as being me trying to be passive aggressive or something, but that wasn't the case. I just thought it was kind of funny. You guys know how I am. Like, I'm kind of sickeningly positive at times, and I like that. I wouldn't change it for the world. But anyway, shortly after I did that, Luis Torres, who has had me blocked on Facebook for probably about 4 months now, ended up in my messages. I'm like, bro, what? And yeah, he sent me what you should see on screen now, which is a message highlighting the fact that I laughed at this person's comment. He called me a clown and said that I'm a shitty dude who's stealing ideas, and said jealous much. Alright, if any of y'all know me at all, I'm not a jealous person at all. Like, that's one of the... It's crazy. I'm so past that and beyond that now. I'm blessed. I'm thankful for where I am in life. I'm appreciative of you guys and just all of the great things that happen in my life. And I want that and better for other people. I'm so satisfied with where I am in life that I consider this to be a mark of confidence. Yes, I am extremely satisfied with where I am in life, and I'm happy about it. And with that said, I can confidently say that I want people to have even better than I have. Like, I want all of your dreams to come true, and everything that you want to have materialized, I want to have that happen for you. So for him to say, call me jealous, I'm like, dude, you really don't know me. You've never known me. I was happy for his channel to do what it was doing. And the guy who I mentioned in this channel, Kyle, in this screenshot, Kyle Bull, his channel is growing super fast. He has a huge wall of amps, and he does really great content. I would say if you enjoy the actual video content that Lewis does, go check out Kyle, because he actually records his amps well, and he's constantly doing stuff. He's doing a great job at this YouTube thing. I'm sure his channel is going to go far and beyond mine, and I'm super happy about it, because guess what? Kyle has always come off to me as being a nice dude, a helpful dude. Not the kind of guy who would tear other people down, which is, as I posted this screenshot on Facebook today, I'm seeing, okay, a lot of people have had bad experiences with Lewis saying stuff to them, like downing them and whatnot. Used to clown on people's YouTube channels back in the day. I haven't seen this, but this is other people's testimonies. I wasn't going to speak about this at all. I kind of skirted around it, and I think what was my first FAQ video where I just talked to you guys. But basically what kicked all this off, what upset Luis Torres, was because I referenced his video, the Fortin Sigil standby fiasco. Alright, yes, I did. That's the thing. Using a similar or even the same title on YouTube is not against YouTube freaking terms of service or anything like that. And that said, when I did that video, as you notice, I'll show this screenshot up here now, a bigger YouTuber than both of us, KDH, had also used that title. At the time, I didn't realize that Lewis had used the word fiasco first. KDH's video is bigger. That was the one that I was really aware of. I was aware that Lewis had made a video, but I thought it came after KDH's video. Who cares? I don't. And all that said, again, I am going to say this. Both of these dudes had videos with, you know, some evidence of other people's videos they sent in of the sigil. But what did I do? I was like, okay, I'm going to actually buy this amp and show it off next to like the Dover, because I noticed that, hey, everybody loves the Dover, but it has a similar, you know, quote unquote issue. People were just trashing the sigil and everything, and I felt it was totally undeserved, and that the full story about how the standby switch on that amp works wasn't being told. So what did I do? I actually investigated it. But Luis Torres, being the quintessential clickbait YouTuber that he is, he just pointed the camera at himself and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about it, da-da-da-da-da, which is fine. If you're out here for that type of content, that's cool, that's fine sometimes. And again, here's me being Mr. Positive. I'm sure that this video is gonna send some people to his channel, and I'm glad for that. If that's what you wanna see, go do it. I have no desire for y'all to go dislike his videos or say anything mean to him. I want him to be successful too. I don't care. But this is on my mind now since he jumped back into my freaking DMs. And I want to just make you all aware of the type of person that he is from what I'm seeing. So yeah, he took great issue with the fact that I used the word freaking fiasco in combination with the word Fortin, which is whatever. But that to me speaks to my other point here, is that Luis Torres is a man with an extremely fragile ego, and I honestly think it's kind of funny for him to unblock me and come into my personal inbox like that. Like, dude, how old are you? You're like 40 something, aren't you? But anyway, in addition to that, like, you think about stuff like when the Badlander first came out, he posted a video, I think it was just called like Misa Badlander or something. He didn't have that amp. That was clickbait as clickbait gets. And again, that's a valid strategy on YouTube. But as you see, I try to kind of avoid stuff like that, or at least we've all done clickbait something at some point on our channels. It just happens. There was a little bit where I was experimenting with using the word will it chug or whatnot in my videos, because in my mind, hey, if somebody wants to watch Ola England compare well, chug on an amp or whatever, maybe they want to see the type of amp that I have, but they just aren't going to find my channel. So I'm wanting to kind of put it out there. At the same time, it's not going to be Ola chugging on it, but it's me, you know, and which is fine. And if people are upset about that, I get it. That even still, I've gone and moved away from doing that, because I'm like, ultimately, if somebody's looking for a piece of gear, they'll find it, and if they want to see my channel, that's great. I'm glad. But whichever way, it doesn't even matter to me anymore. Yeah, I can't see the Facebook posts, but apparently he was on Keith Miro's post recently talking crap too. I'm just like, bro, life is too short. Why are we out here being trash to each other? I guess some people can't help it because that's just within their personality. For the most part, yeah. I guess the only thing else that I just wanted to bring attention to was the fact that Lewis projects this personality of being above everything and being super confident and all that sort of stuff. But like, look at his, well, the fact you can't look at his like-dislike ratio, that's just, to me speaks to the fact that he's aware that he's just throwing up throwaway content often. Not all of it, but a lot of his content is just throwaway content to generate some of this ad revenue. Which is why, to me, I was like, dude, you probably made like $10 to $12 from that Fortin video that had been, at that point, posted 2 months ago. And you're upset about a title? Like, if anything, my video might have drove more people to view your video. So it was kind of weird. Like, stealing ideas. A title? That's what has your panties in a bunch? Grow up, man. But anyway, yeah. That's this video. Hopefully I'll never make a video like this again. And yeah. Y'all take care.